Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. Hello everybody. All right, so way to go. Along the way, we're going to use this guy from Senior Years, this tree from All of Us, and Hip Hip Hooray from, what was that from? Best Year. So let me put them there. And I'm going to grab the first card, which is simple, that one. All right, so we're going to grab him. The dies that I used, this is Stitch So Sweetly, and then I used the circle and the oval layered dies on another card. I'm sure I forgot something. I always do. Hey, Lou. Hi, Vicky and Cindy. Yay! Cindy, that was some weird milk that you showed. Blech. I've never seen that before. That was some kind of science experiment. He's so cute. All right, so I think on mostly everything I'm using the blends. Maybe the last card I'm not. So for this guy, I just kind of took, I think I used the light. So this is the cinnamon cider, and I just, like wherever his hair was, and then I tried to do something in his face, but like that didn't work out. So I'll probably leave that out. So I just, because you know, goats have like all those different colors and spots, and so I did his hair up here, like almost all in this, and then I kind of took, these lids like crack me up. They're weird. Or maybe it's because the other ones are so different. So then I took, this is the gray granite, dark, yeah, dark, and threw that in. I'm just wondering about his face. Should I do it? Shouldn't I? Let me grab the light. I can put some spots on his legs too, but I'm gonna skip it. Oh look, I skipped it on the other thing too. There's a lot of coloring tonight. Like I think I bit off more than I can chew. I think I should get this a little lower. So if I go out of the lines, you don't have to forgive me because I do that anyway. So this is just like simple coloring. Like even a 5-year-old can do it. All right, so we'll take some yellow into this, because that's what I got here. And I have a little green. See, when they're brand new, you can use that side. But after that, it kind of goes bleh. All right, I need a dark gray so that they stand out a little different. No shading in them, just do it. Just do it. Then, this is the light Granny Apple. So I just kind of did like some sketchy lines. Then I took the dark one and filled in like that, and then go back and kind of blend it a little bit. So that's all the coloring on that. Then for this, we're going to stamp with the VersaFine. You're the GOAT, greatest of all time. So I'll put that right there. I think it was straight. Nah, we'll do that one more time. I need it like right in front of me. Better. Okay, so that's going to be a little wet. You know the routine. I'm going to try not to touch it. Oh, this is this like serrated scissor. Okay, then we're going to take that and glue it to the spruce. And move it without. See, it moves when I do that. Darn it. Got it. Okay. And then we're going to trim that. All right, now we can put it together. So this I just cut like 1/8 of an inch more than the other piece. And this is from the leaves. Oh, you just gotta love me. Gotta. My mama did. Let me raise this again. Thanks, Mary. Hi, Carol. Judy, thank you. Karen, thank you. Susie, are you here or are you paying me back for forgetting you on Friday? Okay, so we're going to glue that to that. And I should put this glue closer to me. And then this, and I like to put things like a little off to the side. So that's going to go right there. And there it is. And there's the one where like I messed up his face. Okay, card number 1. Card number 2, I just dropped pieces, is this one. So another, basically simple. So we're going to get it all, everything stamped first. And then we'll start coloring. So we've got this guy. Hi, Heather. Hi, Sean. All right. I only got one shot here, so I got to make sure I only cut one. Please, please, please. Good enough. Okay, then we got to stamp the guy who's leaning over there. I think he had a few too many. Oh, I hope there's not too much ink on that. We're going to find out. Dun 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 dun. Yay! All right, one more, but we're going to use the other ink. So, Happy birthday, you old goat. And the goat's telling it to the guy. That's pretty funny, right? All right, so this one I actually stamped it and then cut it out. So this might be... Woohoo! Ha! Tricked me. Beauteous. All right, so that's got to dry. So we're going to set that without my fingers. I'm going to set that over there and probably forget where I sat it. Okay, so this is pretty quick coloring also, except I think I did that in this. All right, so we're going to start out. Oh, what I did with his face was interesting. I had to pull, did I bring it out? All right. So, like I used to do the petal pinks. Oh, maybe the ivory. Maybe. Let's try the ivory. All right, so, yeah, that'll work better. So I'm going to go around here and like around his nose with the ivory. I mean, there's not going to be much of a shadow up there, but we need the ivory, oh, his chin, because the pink is going to be too pink, but that's usually what I would use. So we're going to pull that in. So kind of blend them together. And I don't want them to be too pink. So I might grab one of my other markers. I mean, if you're ever going to invest in something, you know, other than the blends, I would say to get some tones for, you know, the face. But these three worked out okay. Not too bad. See, you can even see his chin. Not too bad. All right, so those are the three you use. Petal pink, light and dark, and then the ivory. Okay, so we're just going to do his pants. So I'm just going to go like around his jacket. I'm not putting like a lot of shading in. Like a little bit by his leg. And then I'm going to take the light soft suede and fill in everything. And can you see, or do you need me to get closer? Okay. Then we're going to take the light and dark So Saffron. So this is the dark. And I'm just going to outline a little bit. I didn't even worry about his, his buttons. So I'm going to bring the dark there. I'm going to bring it by his sleeve. A little bit down that way. Should have been on the inside. Oh, I forgot his hands. We'll go back. And then we're going to fill in everything with the light. What if he has yellow hands? Oh, that should have been dark there. All right, so I'm just going to take the ivory and just fill in his hands. All right, and then for his jacket, the new color light Just Jade and dark. So I went around his vest. I forgot his ears. Good job. I didn't feel anybody reach out and punch me. I'm going to put a little bit like underneath and then fill in the rest with the light. And because these are so like cartoonish, you know, you don't have to make yourself crazy. Anybody who gets these cards is going to appreciate it no matter what. Okay, then his hair is light and dark gray. So this is the light smoky slate. And I think I'm just going to do it all in the light. And his eyebrows. Those ears look funny. And then I did his belt in the gray. Ouch. And then I came back with, I don't remember what. We'll use the light soft suede and do the buckle. Kind of matches his pants. All right, let's go back and do his ear. So I'm just going to put like the darker in the middle, and then I'm going to take the light. And blend them in. And then his shoes can be gray also. So this is the dark. I'm just going to put like a little bit. And not even worrying where it goes. I'm just putting some. And then I'm just going to blend that in. All right, the only thing I'm really not liking is that I didn't blend this line very well. Whoa, please tell me you're the light. Yes, you are. So that's going to lighten up, even though like right now it looks really dark. But when you do that, you do have to go over the whole thing again. And you just kind of do little circles to blend that out. So that way you don't have like a real line. Okay, so that's going to lighten up. Let's do the goaty goat. All right, so I think I'll do him in the gray granite. So I'm going to take the light. Oh, you know what? I'll take some light gray and do a little. This gray is dark. It's dark. So I'm just going to go like around the outside of his face, and I'm going to blend that in with the other gray. I'm going to put some around the outside of that. Maybe we'll give him that a whole different color too. Okay, and then the light gray granite, which is so dark. I think maybe she should have like some eyeshadow. So I might grab like another one. So this is like the real light. The only way to get, and I don't know where my other one is. So This is like the blender, but this is the other one. So I'm just going to take and soften like what I put down here. And I'm going to lighten up some of that. And blend some of that out. Move some to the ears maybe. Okay, eyeshadow. Oh, let's do this. We'll make her, this is the light pink. Yes, light petal pink. So, see that? Put some on her cheeks. By her smile. But it needs something else. So I'm going to grab a really, really light gray. And do a little bit on the ears and a little bit on the face. A little bit in there. I get carried away. Okay. I didn't do her legs, but we're going to forget it. Because we want to get the show on the road. Okay, so let's put this together. Glue. So he's going to get mounted there. And then she's going to get mounted. Right side? Can't tell. And if you wanted to like sponge around that, you could. Ooh, that was a good drop. Happy birthday, old goat. Okay, little DSP. Stampin Up. Oh, Stampin Up. I see the Stampin' Ups above it, but I don't know what the, must have been what set or what. Okay. Huh? Huh? Ta-da! Good thing I always have these cut. Oh, it's in the basket. I never brought it out. Good God, Gail. Okay. Where's my thing? Well, we're going to use my nail. It's buried here somewhere. Okay, so that is going to get glued. Uh-oh, what did I do with the masks? We's in trouble. Because they were on that thing. Oh, I see them. We're good. Okay. So then it's just a matter of arranging them. And I think I did pop that one up. So just on that little thing, you need 3. He's been drinking. He's got a red face. He's been down at the bar. She's giving him the eye. Oh, I gotta ground them. See, the first one I did of him, I cut him out. And I didn't ground him, but I gotta ground them both. Okay. Because you always want to do that. So, I'm gonna ground them with, and there went one of the markers. Probably the one I need. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna take some light and squiggle it around. She's got feet in the back too. And then add the dark. Now the feet really look naked. Alright, and then we're just going to give him a little of one color. Just something. Something. Me's not happy with that. I'm not a perfectionist. I mean, you can tell, but, you know, certain things. Okay, that'll make me happy. So there's that one. And you can see the two goats are colored a little bit different. I gotta do his legs, her legs. Ooh, that's dark. You know what I use? The cinnamon. Cinnamon, let me in. Oh yeah, a little bit there. And a little bit back there. That's better. Okay, so we got those done. Now, for my last trick, we're going to do that one. So, we're starting out with the blank piece. We are going to stamp 3 of those dancing goaty goats. So I just guesstimate, which means they may not come out exact, but I do plan on doing the trees a little different. So I'm going to go 1, cha-cha-cha, and this one a little bit lower, cha-cha-cha, and then, did we run out of room? Almost. Cha-cha-cha. We're going to do that again. Okay, so that one's going to go higher. Then we're going to do this one a little lower. And then we're going to do that third one a little lower. Whew, I think I got it this time. Better. Okay, so now I have these masks that I made that are like a little bit off, but we're going to make them work. The Scan and Cut does not like all these little things. But we're gonna do it. Okay, and then this one, I don't know where the third one went, but it was a good thing I was able to cut for. Get over there. So if it's not, like, these are cut the exact size, which when you're masking, it's going to leave like a little ring, but I'm going to show you how to kind of compensate for that. So usually you want to cut it just a hair like on the inside of the line, You can see it here in some spots where it's, and here I tried to fix it with a marker, but it was the wrong marker. Okay, so we're going to take a brush because it's quick, and we're going to take Balmy Blue. I have to do this. Now, the first time I did it by hand. This time I have like the stencil, so, or die cut actually, which makes it much easier. Okay. So now I really could do the, oh, I got to do the stamping, duh. So this would be the moment when you're masking that whatever you're going to stamp in the background, that you do. So the tree, but I'm thinking I'm going to put like a little bit of the leaves coming there, and I'd rather have the trees in between than, right? Instead of like right behind each. We'll see how it looks. They'll be different. And then you get to know. All right, so we're going to stamp one there between. Then we're going to stamp one there. It was just that this guy, when I stamped him, that middle one, then he had this thing hanging down there, and I was like, that's embarrassing. And we're going to put some leaves there, and we're going to put some leaves there. So they're dancing in front of the forest. Now we can take it off. But I do need my little pick. Let's see how much of a line we've got. Not too bad. It almost looks like it's been cut out and placed. But I think what I can do is move that a little bit over like that. So this is going to be our fix. But I have another way to fix it too. So we'll do it that way. All right, that's one off. Well, that one came out good. And da 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 da. Okay, let's get these guys. Okay, so for the trees, real easy, one color, no hair, and I didn't use the blends for the other one, so I may be pulling part. Oh, I'm looking at where it's off the paper I was going to color. So even though this is blue underneath it, it still works. I didn't do any shading, I just colored like a coloring book. So any place you get close to the goats, like here, you just throw in, you know, whatever color it was going to be for that. Did I get them all? Right there. Little there. One that's going to be behind them. Okay, so now we're going to take the soft suede. So this is the dark. So I'm just going to add in a few spots a little bit of dark. Oh, God, I hate those. I know I say it all the time. So just a little bit. And that, oh, I was going to say. All right, now we're going to take the light and get the rest of the tree. And I'm going out of the lines. It's so funny, like when you color, normally you're coloring with it, you know, right under you. And, well, it's really not funny, but it's funny. But when you're doing a live under the camera, it's got to be like away. So it's not exactly comfortable all the time. Okay. So we've got the trees colored. Now we're going to do something with them. So what I'm going to do is use my other stuff because I can get like 3 soft colors pretty quick. So C1. Okay. So this guy is going to be gray. So I'm going to put some there, there, under the chin. Let me go one darker. Could have gone 2 darker. There's going to be a little bit of shading under his leg. Okay, and then we're going to take the light which is almost like using a blender. That's how light it is. And what I had done with these is the first things I ordered was the face colors, and then I got some of like the grays and the brown grays, and because I wanted some light, and then I fell in love. And that was that. So I'm going to add a little bit more to the eye. And then we're going to go on to the next one. So the next one, we'll do the W3, W1, W0. So the eyes are going to be a little darker. A little bit down in there, a little bit up in here, the ear, under the chin. So we can blend some of that out. And then I'll bring in the lighter. That's what you call fast coloring. So then I'm just going over the whole thing in this light. This is what they call a warm gray, which would kind of be our gray granite. I gotta go back and do their antlers with something else. And the tail. And then the last one we're gonna make like a creamy color. Let's see what E50 looks like. Yeah, that'll work. And under there, under the chin. And then I'm going to take this E0000. I could have gone lighter. That's okay. Hello. Okay, one E11. That'll do it. That'll give me that darker. And I think I'll do all their horns in that, even though you're gray. Yeah. And we're just gonna spread that out. Okay, so for the grass, I'm just gonna grab 2 of these. I think these will work. Wait, what? Since when? I think goats do have antlers. One of those little flies. Don't goats have antlers? Is a ram different? Is a ram a boy goat? Because I don't know. The little lambs eat ivy. Okay, so I just did some of those marks and then come in with the lighter one. Ooh. Really, Gail? Is that the lighter one? Could be. Maybe not. This is like a 2-in-1. See, like this is the cheat way of making grass, because you can also like flick things, but this is faster. Okay, then what I'm going to do to even it all out is take the blender, which is now missing. I got it. I hate those little teeny gnat things. I don't know where it went, but I got another one. Good thing. So I'm just going to soften so it doesn't look as much like scribbles. And then later I might add a third color to fix it up a little more. Actually, I might do it now. Then I'll feel better. I feel better. Okay. So now Just want to make sure that's dry. Look, it didn't even bleed through too much. And we're going to take Hip Hip Hooray. Hip hip. I told you I was in one of those moods tonight. I feel bad for my husband, but I've been doing this all day. And then we had this thunderstorm, and the electric went out, and the dog was trying to crawl up my you-know-what again. She shakes. Tomorrow she's going to get her shots, and he'll get his checkup and his shots. And then Wednesday they get groomed. Anybody want to float me alone? Like, oh my God. Buy stamps. Buy stamps, peeps. Okay. It came out cute. Now that I'm looking at it. So don't be afraid to, like, you know, do cards like this, because it takes, you know, the first couple times you do it, I got ink there. You know, it takes a little longer, but it's fun. And it's fun using, you know, getting more use out of your stamp sets. So this was the one I did this afternoon. And that's the one I did now with you guys. So let me bring everything back. This one, let me get rid of the one on the bottom. So it's that one. Get rid of the mouse. That one. And, oh, look at that. It's right in camera. Woohoo! So, thanks everybody. I hope you liked it and I wasn't boring. For the mask, this is what I use. You can only get like a couple, you know, uses out of it. But if you take care of it, it lasts, you know, you just keep it with your stamp set. But this is what I use, the removable labels, Avery, 6465. And you get a lot. It's cheaper. But I know, who is it? Gina. Oh, this is that too, when I cut them out. So I don't throw those away because I can cut something out of that. What's her name? Gina K? I think she has a one that's not as porous as this one, but I think, like, if you're going to use it again, you have to wipe it off. Otherwise, you're going to contaminate, like, your ink. This, I don't have to do that. So I'd rather throw it away than forget to wipe it off and then ruin your card. So, yeah. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for being here with me tonight. And I will be back on Wednesday with, oh gosh, you know my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Thanks, everybody.